guests. Our first honored guest for the evening is Miss Melinda Pavek, the United States Consul General. Madam, please be on stage when Shri Ibn Along felicitates you. Our next honored guest is Dr. Andrew Fleming, British Deputy High Commissioner. I would now like to invite Miss Melinda Pavek to please take the stage and say a few words.
Good evening, friends. It is an honor to be here at the closing ceremony of the Hornbill Festival, especially because today, December 10th, 2023, also marks the 75th anniversary of one of the world's most groundbreaking global pledges, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. This landmark document enshrines the inalienable rights that everyone is entitled to as a human being, regardless of race, color, religion, sex, language, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or status. This document remains an aspiration in many ways, and our efforts to live up to its full potential are inherent in our values as people, as communities, as tribes, and as nations. Festivals like this one, with the 17 major Naga tribes represented together in partnership, are a way of preserving the unique cultures that make this state special, which is why it is so important to enshrine and ensure that each person's inalienable human rights continue. With those rights also come responsibilities. The responsibility to vote for good governance, the responsibility to support the rule of law, and of course, the human right of freedom of expression brings with it the responsibility to advocate for advancements and improvements in society without hatred against specific people or groups. This is increasingly challenging in a world where we spend more time on social media than we do talking to our neighbors and the members of our community who are from other backgrounds, which makes this festival extra special. Thank you for being here today to honor all of the tribes of this great state. I am also honored to have with me two representatives from three great Native American communities. My nation, the United States, made many mistakes in our treatment of our tribal communities. Today, tribal nations in the United States still face many barriers to fully exercising their inherent sovereignty, especially in federal funding programs. On December 6th, as a part of the White House Tribal Nations Summit, President Biden signed an historic executive order to ensure that tribal nations have greater autonomy over how they invest federal funding. The U.S. executive order affirms that tribal self-governance is about the fundamental right of a people to determine their own destiny and to prosper and flourish on their own. This festival may be one of the first festivals in India and the Northeast to include U.S. tribal nation participants as performers, but I believe that it won't be the last. Because the bonds of our people in pursuit of peace and prosperity for the betterment of our planet grows stronger each and every day as we build connections through events like this one. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here today to commemorate this special day with you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. I would now